Hey, this is Chris from Rekkid Talk, and today I'm going to be participating in a contest by Richard, aka Calvinwazoo. His Celebrate 400 kickoff to 500 subs. So he has 4 questions and a bonus question for us. His first question is to show us your weirdest or most obscure record. And so here's a really weird record I have. This is Pac-Man Fever by Buckner and Garcia. This came out in 1982. So right when I was probably 12, 13, um, playing Pac-Man, going to the video arcade all the time. If you were around at that point in time, you may remember the song Pac-Man Fever was a bit of a novelty hit. There's like the sleeve is Pac-Man cheat codes, um, and so the rest of the album are all about different video games. There's Froggy's Lament, Ode to a Centipede, Do the Donkey Kong, Hyperspace, The Defender, Mousetrap, Going Berserk. So if you're about my age, you would remember playing these games. I do have to report that this album is absolutely terrible. Um, the Pac-Man Fever song, which is a bit of a novelty, quickly wore out its welcome, and everything else is not any good at all. I probably only listened to this a couple of times after buying it. My copy is really scratched and thrashed. I think my little sister got to it at some point of time. Um, Show us a record from an artist band from your region that is not widely known. Well, I live in Kentucky. I live a few hours away from Nashville. I've shown her on some other videos of mine, but I'm going to show this 7-inch by Caitlin Rose, Gorilla Man. So Caitlin Rose is kind of a country like Americana singer from East Nashville. She's put out a couple of records. She hasn't put one out in several years, although she is supposed to be putting one out later this year. This was, so here, this was from her first CD that was released on a minor little label in Nashville called Theory 8 Records. So you've got Shotgun Wedding and Gorilla Man Part 1 on side A. And then on side B, you have Answer in One of These Bottles, which is a great drinking song, and Gorilla Man Part 2. Um, and if you're noticing that there are 2 songs on each side, this is not a 45 RPM record. This is a 33 and a third. And yes, I made that mistake the first time I tried to play it. It's not actually marked on the record that that is the case. So Caitlin Rose, I'll probably do a video just about her at some point. I may wait till if this new album comes out later this year. Um, Show us a favorite record from a band or artist you really like. So this is someone I haven't shown yet. This is also kind of regional as well. My Morning Jacket, who would be from Louisville. And this is the Circuital album. Um, and um, so there's 2 12-inch discs. So I just showed you a 33 and a third RPM 7-inch. Well, these are 45 RPM 12-inch records. So when this was reissued, they put it on the double discs, 45 RPM, so you get to get up and flip it over a lot. But I like My Morning Jacket a lot. I'm missing a couple of their records. If I ever get everything in, I probably will do a ranking the albums on them. Show us a latest discovery, either a band, artist, or new label. So this one will kind of be both. So if you're wondering where all the good new guitar music is, you should be looking at the Sahel region of Africa, Mali, and Niger. So this is Madou Mokhtar. He's a great guitar player. This album's called Ilana the Creator. I've pre-ordered his new album. It's actually not going to be out for a couple of months. And it is on the Sahel Sounds record label. So we'll try to show that. Kind of a cool looking. I kind of have to tilt it, but Sahel Sounds. And so it's kind of the desert blues sort of sound. Bombino, Tenariwen, or some other people I know there's also a group, all-female group from Niger as well, that play this style of music. I don't remember their name off the top of my head. They're also on the Sahel Sounds label. I would recommend looking into them if you are interested in, um, you like guitar music. And then finally, the bonus question: show us a three-sided release that was originally released on three sides of two LPs. I'm not sure. This is going to kind of half count for that. So I'm going to show this Lou Reed album, Magic and Loss. So this album was originally released in 1992. And according to Discogs in the United States, it was only on CD and cassette, but it was released on vinyl in Europe and Brazil. And there's 14 songs, and they were packed onto a single disc. This is a recent Rekkid Store Day reissue of this, where it was placed. This was in fact, they are telling us, first time on vinyl since an original limited release. Pressed on two LPs for the first time ever. And so, so here's side, I'll show you side 4 here. I know we're getting bad glare, so I don't think you're getting to see that all that well. But there definitely is an etching of Mr. Lou Reed on this record on side 4. I'm going to say this counts because this was the first time, at least according to Discogs, that this was released on vinyl in the United States. And if that doesn't count, then I guess you can disqualify me from the contest. But I hope you like that, and thanks.